Good morning and welcome to the official day one of your challenge. I want to quickly explain what we're doing here. My whole goal, obviously, is for you to feed your body 80% of the time with high, nutritious, dense types of foods. But I also want you to know that you can add whatever types of food into your body as soon as a coach or someone who's helping you with your nutrition tells you you can eat this and you can't eat that. It means that instinctually in human nature, you will automatically want those foods. So I like to teach people this method just because then it gives you that flexibility and not I don't want you to feel guilty about eating any type of food. It's all about really expenditure in versus expenditure out. Really, if we look at it this way, we're going to get more in tune to the nutrition part as we go for the next 6 weeks. But for now, this is what I want you to focus on. Say your body weight is 165 pounds. That's what you're going to rate each and every day because I need to see each and every day what your weight is and what your goal weight is. Again, just to remind you that you're only allowed, sounds so bossy, only recommended to lose only 5 pounds over the next 6 weeks. Anything more will not be sustainable. It'll be too hard for the body to adjust to those. Your calories will be too low. You will hate me by the end of the week. So if you're 165 pounds, I'm just throwing that number out here, your goal weight, if you'd like to lose weight, if you don't, you just write the same weight, goal weight the same. But for example, if you are 165 and you want to lose 5 pounds, you would put 160 times 12. Now that gives me 1920. So that's how many calories that that's the guideline. That's what I want you to aim for the next 7 days. Now, this is the best part about this method of eating is it goes over a 7 period. So total of 7 days times 7, you're allowed over the next 7 days, allowed, I know it's a really bad word, 13,440 calories. So if you have some higher calorie days and some lower calorie days, as long as over the next 7 days you stay within your allotted 13,400, you are going to have success and you will achieve that 5 pound weight loss at the end of the 6 weeks. So that's the whole idea of not giving you meal plans, not structuring what you can and what you can't eat. That's just a temporary way of losing weight. It doesn't teach you anything. This is the whole concept of like that Weight Watchers, right? You're given points, and at the end of the day, if you only have 1 point left because you've sort of, you know, haven't eaten very well and you're only allowed to have a salad and a half piece of chicken to stay within your points, this is the whole concept. Again, write down your weight, write down your goal weight, write down your calculation so I can see it. There's not a lot of you, but I still need to be able to see each every week so I compare what you're doing. So I can go in there and make sure that everything looks good on my end. If it doesn't, you'll hear from me. Don't worry. The only other thing that I want you to focus on is your protein. I would really like for, especially if you're strength training, to get at least half of your weight in body weight or in grams of protein per body weight. So, for example, if you weigh 165 pounds, half of that needs to be in protein. I'm bad at math. 165 divided by 5. So at least 30, 35 grams a day in grams of protein. MyFitnessPal will show you exactly how to do that. I would prefer it to be even more, right? And the other two macros, which are your carbohydrates and your fats, just balance themselves out. So you don't have to worry so much about those. It's the protein. So please try to make sure that each meal, especially your first meal of the day, has a good amount of protein in it. And I'll explain why that is important later on. I don't want to bombard you too much. So that is what you're going to do. Start inputting your food. Um, Eat the way you normally eat. I will make some suggestions as we go. As you document, as you write it down, it's going to make you more mindful as to what you're putting in your body. This is the whole idea of being more mindful about what you're putting in your body is going to make you instinctually make better choices. So this is not something that's you have to work too hard at. Writing it down makes you consciously more aware. So just ease into it. Don't be too hard on yourself. It will, for some of you, this is like you've been doing it a lot of times. You just need that accountability for me to be watching. It helps you get back on track. For many of you, this is a brand new idea. So please don't be shy. Ask me questions at the end of the um, little slot there. You'll see little questions, but don't worry, because I kept this group small, I will be able to go through each and every day and provide feedback. If I do thumbs up, it means you're good. I'm happy. If I would like to see some improvements or some suggestions, I will absolutely do that. That's the whole idea of this. Is it's not just training, it's some actual coaching you through this. Because at the end of the 6 weeks, I want us to be successful. Same kind of mindset. 6 weeks goes by like this. Please, let's try our best to be consistent. For now, let's focus on what we're putting in our bodies. Do not subtract your activity out of the app. That doesn't, it's already calculated in there. So if you do a run today and it says you've burned, 300 calories, that doesn't matter. So just calories in, what I want to see that what you're doing activity wise does not matter. I think that's it for now. Again, internet is very suspect here, so hopefully this goes through. There will be a lot of questions. Please don't be shy. Ask me lots. I'll be checking in lots today, and we'll keep going. And then what we'll do second week is we're still going to do this, right? And then I'm going to add challenges as we go. So it's going to be super fun. There is going to be some challenge for sure. That's why it's called a challenge. But I can tell we're all up for that. So I'm going to